stinking names. They want to take all the doctors, not all, most of the doctors from the Veterans Administration hospitals and transfer them to the border so they can give illegal immigrants medical services. Now there is a contrast of people. Biden hates America and wants to destroy it. It's obvious. And I think a lot of people, like we're saying all evening, are waking up to this. To add insult to injury, let's face it, the guy is a senator, as long as he was a senator, what did he ever contribute? I'm not an expert, but from what I've been able to glean, he really didn't contribute much at all as far as bills proposed and legislature that was passed that he was a proponent of and a major force behind. The guy was basically sliding through on his laurels for so many years. I believe they said, oh well, he's got all the credentials, and they looked at him and they said, well, this guy deserves it. He's a senator emeritus. He has a long-standing tradition, and he's been in the halls of Congress. So this guy deserves it. And he's older, and he's quote unquote presidential, as opposed to what they said about Trump. He wasn't presidential because he had no quote-unquote laudatory credits and no governmental experience. Well, that was a whole other ball of wax, right? But this guy basically skimmed through on the balls of his ass. The only reason Biden is there is because he is so unbelievably compromised that they can control him no problem at all. That's why he's there. And that magic Negro is in the back room with Valerie Jarrett and Susan Rice pulling all the strings. That's why they say the Ministry of Truth belongs to, yes, Barack Obama. Well, that's very true. And do you think in that back room, with those two gals, he's, well, sick thought. He's probably getting a lot of action, if you catch my drift. I don't think he swings that way, Rick. And yes, they're in the all-purpose room. How'd you know? The all-purpose room. So that, well, it has to, Mike, let's face it, has to be all-inclusive because we have to include transsexuals, okay? Yeah, well, think about it. If they had to line up all the sexes on the door, it would look like graffiti. Well, yeah, sometimes if you go into some public places and you look at the nomenclature on the, overseas, it's WC, water closet. Okay, fine. But it's bizarre. If you go up to, and I think I told you this, RISD, Rhode Island School of Design in Providence, very, very well-renowned Arts Institute College. You want to go to the bathroom there, they have all of the different nomenclature and signs and different symbols. Different symbols. It's almost like, some of the hieroglyphics that you would have seen from ancient times. Hieroglyphics, or something that they sent up on a Mariner space mission. you know, all of the different symbols that try to explain the human race and so on and so forth. And you say, all right, well, I'm looking at all these different symbols, X, Y, G, you know, all right, do I go left or do I go to the right door? Where do you want me to go?
Yeah, you know, some people, they collect, like, traffic signs and stuff, Rick, you know, like stop signs, dead end, yield. I was thinking about starting a queer bathroom sign collection. What do you think? You think someday that might be worth something?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe at a different time, space continuum. Years from now, God knows how long it's going to take. They're going to look at our history, and they're going to laugh their asses off and just say, no wonder they destroyed themselves.